everyone, welcome to Edukemy. Introduction to Economic Sectors. We have earlier seen that economy is nothing but economics in action, and that several kinds of economic activities take place in an economy. Economic activities can be defined as those activities which involve money. Based on how an economic activity generates money or what resources it uses to add values in our lives, we can classify them into sectors. There are three sectors that were traditionally defined. They are the primary sector, secondary sector, and tertiary sector. However, in recent decades, we have seen overemphasis on certain activities that dictates how an economy works. Based on the new need of our times, economists have now added two new sectors. These are knowledge sector and quinary sector. Primary sector. In any economy, primary sector encompasses those economic activities which take place while exploiting natural resources or which depend directly on natural resources. The primary sector thus involves agriculture, mining, oil and exploration, fishing, animal husbandry, and so on. A sector can be further divided into subsectors. Specific activities under a sector can be broadly classified into different subsectors. For example, mining sector and agriculture sector are subsectors under the primary sector. Secondary sector. The output of primary sector is generally used in secondary sector. The secondary sector thus constitutes those economic activities where materials produced are extracted by primary sectors are further processed. The secondary sector is also called industrial sector. Industries use raw materials that are produced by the primary sector and creates finished goods. The secondary or industrial sector includes activities like manufacturing, energy production, infrastructure creation, and so on. Tertiary sector. Tertiary sector encompasses those economic activities where services are produced. It is also called service sector. It includes subsectors like education, healthcare, banking, and so on. Quaternary sector. In the recent years, we have seen a rise in economic activities related to education, research and development, and innovation. All those activities that aim at creation of new knowledge thus are now kept under quaternary sector or knowledge sector. The quaternary sector plays important role in defining the quality of human resources an economy has. It thus directly affects the quality of life. Quinary sector. We have the quinary sector, which includes all activities that relate to top level decisions in an economy or organization. Top bureaucratic level decision making in any government, lobbying, or decisions taken by board members of companies comprises the quinary sector. Quinary sector has gained much more importance in the post-globalization world, where decisions are taken in one corner of the globe and it impacts the complete world or even the upcoming future generations. The bigger picture. If we look at various world economies, we will find that biggest employers of human resources have been two sectors, agriculture and manufacturing. Many underdeveloped nations are agrarian economies, where the agricultural sector contributes minimum half of the national income and livelihood. On the other hand, the manufacturing sector is the biggest employer and income generator in most of the developed nations. Developed nations are sometimes also called industrial economies. However, service sector and knowledge sector are also in demand, and most of the highest paying jobs are now in quaternary or quinary sector. On closer inspection of all these sectors, you will find that they are interlinked. It might also seem logical to assume that development of economies should take linear approach, progression from primary to tertiary. This is something that Rostow in 1960 speculated in his model of economic growth. It is still most preferred model of economic growth. However, it is not necessary that all economies or nations develop in same linear fashion. We will look into detail of such models of economic development in the subsequent lectures. Thank you for watching the video. Do like, share and subscribe to Edukemy.